The Old Testament lesson comes from Genesis chapter 18, verses 9 through 15, and then picking up again in chapter 21, verses 1 through 7. They said to him, Abraham, where's your wife Sarah? And he said, right here in the tent. Then one of the men said, I will definitely return to you about this time next year. Then your wife Sarah will have a son. Sarah was listening at the tent door behind him. Now Abraham and Sarah were both very old. Sarah was no longer menstruating, so Sarah laughed to herself, thinking, oh, I'm no longer able to have children, and my husband's old. The Lord said to Abraham, why did Sarah laugh and say, me give birth at my age? Is anything too difficult for the Lord? When I return to you about this time next year, Sarah will have a son. And Sarah lied and said, I didn't laugh, because she was frightened. But he said, no, you laughed. The Lord was attentive to Sarah just as the Lord had said. And the Lord carried out just what the Lord had promised her. She became pregnant and gave birth to a son for Abraham. When he was old, at the very time God had told him, Abraham named his son, the one Sarah bore him, Isaac. Abraham circumcised his son Isaac when he was 8 days old, just as God had commanded him. Abraham was 100 years old when his son Isaac was born. Sarah said, God has given me laughter. Everyone who hears about it will laugh about me. And she said, who could have told Abraham that Sarah would nurse sons? But now I've given birth to a son when he was old.